Did y'all hear about this? Y'all seen somebody that got proposed to? A dude proposed to a female at a baseball game over the weekend?
No.
Actually, not the weekend. A couple days ago, earlier this week.
I hope they wasn't on a big screen.
I mean, it went viral. Like, buddy got down on the knee. She started crying and everything, and then boy pulled out the ring. The man pulled out a ring pop. The candy. She slapped him. When I first seen it, I seen the slap, and I ain't understand why until I actually read the full post, man. Like, so I guess a public marriage proposal at a Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox League baseball game over the weekend went horribly wrong as shocked spectators watched. In a viral video that's received over 200,000 views, probably 1 million by now, because that was under 48 hours. A fan can be seen stopping his girlfriend mid-game as she walked down the stairs, got down on his knee, kisses her and says, "I love you." And as he began to kneel down, leaving the young woman gasping in disbelief with her hand over her mouth, anticipating what would happen next, the gesture immediately drew attention to spectators. Everybody looking, and my boy pulled out a ring pop. He had the whole thing that carries the rings, like the real thing. He flipped it open and pulled out a ring pop.
Nothing wrong with that.
I think that's romantic. I don't know. I think that's romantic to me.
Yeah, I think that's.
Do that. What?
Okay, here's the thing.
What? Private.
I agree with Tasha, bro.
Do it in private.
Do it in private, but you do that for like a baseball game, like
bro.
The whole millions of, bro.
Millions of people, bro.
But you don't know the story behind it, though.
We don't. But the fact
tell me in private.
You don't know the story behind it.
I feel you, but the fact that she slapped him.
That's romantic. Let me hear
Zero
the logic
logic.
of the romantic.
Okay.
What's romantic?
Okay. Here's a question, right? So you're telling me if I'm proposing to you and I pull out a ring, if it's not a, this gorgeous or thousands of dollars rings or whatever, you're gonna say no to me because of that?
It's a ring pop.
It's a candy.
It's a candy.
It represents something.
So Wendy, it's not a ring?
It represents something. Obviously, that's not the ring that we're gonna get married with.
How you know?
But you're doing
I'm just saying.
in front of a
Once
whole
you
bunch of
open
people.
that candy, it starts to deteriorate right then and there. If you put it down, ants will come and eat it. That's what you think of us?
And
That's what you think of us?
like I said, you don't know the story behind it.
If it falls on the ground, right, because I'm going to take it there.
You don't know the story behind
on
it.
the ground.
It could have been a joke. It could have been something from memories.
Ground, the dirt will continue to touch it. You can't even wipe the dirt off.
Wendy, Watney says, "What's up, man?" She says,
Hey,
"Hey, Wendy."
hi, Watney.
See, reason
September
why
in the house.
What is that?
Reason why I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, because it's just a symbol, man.
Thank you.
So
Know what
if
I'm
we were in
saying?
Publix,
So,
I would take it.
Wendy.
It's gonna be a long night, bro.
Now he said it though. Before you came in, my boy can't say I'm ready.
Nah, see, look, it's all a symbol, fam.
Okay.
Of like, everybody, well, mostly females, they always put like too much thought into like materialistic stuff.
Yup.
Tasha, you all right?
I should be able to get on one knee and give you an onion ring, and you say, "Thank
onion
you,
ring,
baby,
though?
I do."
It's what
I'd
it
rather you
represents.
give me nothing. I'd rather you give me nothing.
And cry with the
Why?
onion
Do
ring.
you
No,
care?
baby.
You care
Wait,
about
wait,
people like
Let me ask.
No, baby.
Let me ask a question though, Ken. Like,
disgusted.
is there going to be a ring later?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Only because it's tradition.
Okay.
You don't need to give a ring, though.
Huh?
You do not need to
I
give
know
a
you can
ring.
get a tattoo in the finger.
No. You don't need any of that.
Back in the day,
But
bro, they
don't
gave
come
out
try me
strings.
with no ring pop.
How-
I'd rather
Okay,
you
wait.
come with ring.
Hold on. Wait. Wait,
it's a ring pop.
Wait.
Fit on your finger.
One at a time. One at a time.
One
One
at
at
a
a time.
time.
I know we deep, but one at a time. What's up, Neff?
Neff just be cutting people off. So it's one thing if we're in Publix and whatever, Walmart, spur of the moment, something came over you, I did something amazing, and that ring pop was right then and there. Hell yeah. But you thought of this? You said, I'm gonna give her a ring pop in front of the whole world.
So
And get her a ring pop, because
So the issue is
That's how I
because there was
see
a
her.
lot of people watching. So
Yes.
you care about what other people have
ahead,
to
Neff.
say.
Absolutely,
What's
the
up,
whole
Neff?
world does.
Let
well,
Neff go. What's up?
I'm gonna say this, right? I agree with Tasha. I believe, bro, if you did that in private, bro, then you good. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, bro, let's be real.
About it.
No, but let's be real, though. Let's be real. fellas, if you know your woman, bro, you know how she get down. You gotta know what her mindset is. You feel me? It's not about, for me, I don't think it's so much of the people, because women like to be like, you know, the thought and the effort you put in, right? But going back to what you said, though, you said, you feel me, you don't need a ring, right? Well, if that's the case, then if he would have got on one knee and gave her like a little string and put on the
You
finger.
don't need a symbol. Just get on one knee and ask me to marry you. How about that?
So what's on?
you
So high to the
You're gonna be
issue
looking
with
for
the
a ring.
Because it's the ring pop. You thought about this ring pop and you said this is what is
But-
best.
hold on,
You
wait.
said this is what is
I
best
understand that, but
for my
you
girl.
heard what you just said, though?
Y'all tripping.
Listen to what you just
Y'all
said.
tripping.
You just said, get on one knee and just ask you for marry without
Exactly.
a ring.
Exactly.
You're gonna go crazy.
Said it. I'm gonna
You
go
just
crazy.
you just said
Uh-huh.
propose to me with no ring.
Yes.
You gonna be okay with that?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
So let me ask Miss Joby, how do you feel?
Spur of the moment thing. Absolutely. But if you thought about it and you said, this ring pop is the best thing for my woman. Because
This ring pop, like, there's no science behind
That's how women process
the
them.
man thought about a ring pop.
That's how women process things. What's up, Joby? How you
this
feel
is
about
what
it?
I think is good.
Let Joby
for
talk.
her.
Our guest, Joby.
All right, so
Shelly, Joby, come on, lá.
I'm good. It's nuanced, right? It's not about being embarrassed about the whole people. You care about what people think. Everything has a place and a time, and you have to know if you're in a relationship where you guys can joke like that. Okay, give me the ring pop when we're out like on a private date or something like that. But to do that publicly, now you're putting your girl in a position where she has to deal with not just the opinions of a couple people, but now she's dealing with the opinions of the world.
Society,
You brought
yeah.
a whole bunch of unnecessary attention to that relationship. You've brought judgment to the relationship. Now, giving the ring pop isn't wrong inherently. It's about the time and place. That's my thing.
It still shouldn't matter.
So
And
look-
again, but you're saying it shouldn't matter. But the reality is, shoulda, coulda, woulda. The reality is, it does matter. That's
Yeah.
the traditional society we live in. That's just what it is.
So for me
And
personally,
if you
like-
want, you can get somebody who doesn't mind, you know, breaking outside of tradition. But like Neff said, you have to know your girl. You have to know the woman you're with. If she's the kind of woman who she'll kiki on that big screen in front of thousands of people, fine.
Yeah.
But if she's not, you just made her embarrassed. Like you just want.
But y'all got to look at her actual because we have the full thing in regards to what her response was as well. So that means like this wasn't one of those situations where they actually joke like that. Cause her response immediately was she was crying at first, happy. Then when she realized it was a ring pop, she pop butted. You know what I'm saying? So that means she wasn't going for the jokes. And
No pun intended.
Let me just say.
she wasn't going
Ring
for
pop, pop, buddy.
Let me just say, I don't think
Jail.
I don't think it's okay for people to put hands on people. It doesn't matter how embarrassed you are.
Right.
I feel like don't put your hands on people, in my opinion. But I understand why she was upset, especially because that's not the kind of relationship they have. You have to respect that.
No, 1,000%.
See, not one time the other lady say, damn, like, you feel why he had a slap buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, violence is not the answer. You know what I'm
Talking
saying?
about the ring.
Yeah, but he got slapped. That's also disrespectful too.
All right, man. So look, we going to
made
transition
himself
on
get
to the first
But two wrongs
conversation.
don't make a right. He didn't. You can't make
Alright,
yourself
alright,
get
All
slapped.
right, we moving on.
Let's move on. Let's move
You
on.
can't make yourself get slapped. You chose to raise your hand and strike somebody. You didn't make anybody do anything.
All right, man. So look, we going to transition on to the first conversation.